Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Diesel and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Diesel's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The corrections and the motivation that we give Diesel when we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that she gives is a tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Diesel is going to come home with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, Diesel, if you notice, is half as big as Brandy. I mean, he's a big boy, and so for her to be able to work with him and to get him to do the commands and to have done his training is amazing. We're very proud of both of them. So he is sitting at her left, which is where all our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. The command is Diesel heel, and at this point Diesel has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg when walking, not dragging you down the street, and first and foremost, not leading the walk. You are always the leader. So you tell him what you want him to do, and if you speed up, he should speed up. If you stop, he should sit. If you walk very slowly, he should do the same. But you're always leading the walk. So this is proper heeling. And heeling is very important because this is one of the things that people complain about. I can't walk my dog because he drags me down the street or he lunges out at people and other animals. This puts you totally in control of your walks. The next command that Brandy's going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you do not use his name. Your long sit-stay can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. When Brandy returned back to him, she walked all the way around him, returning all the way back to his shoulders, at which point she stopped and gave him another command, and they take off heeling again. Nice automatic sit, another sit-stay. Now, if you notice, Brandy's telling him, watch me. She's taking the leadership role. Even though he's a big male Doberman, he is paying attention to her. And when he's not, she's saying, watch me. This is the come on command, or the recall. He's been taught to come and sit facing your knees. And then he goes back to heel. Brandy and Diesel have established quite a relationship, and it's one based on love and respect, which is what you need to get from him. He loves you. Now we have to teach him to respect you. Remember, when you're controlling a big dog like this, if you control his head, you're controlling the whole dog. Now, he went to lay DOWN on the long sit-stay, and he should not do that, so Brandy's not allowing him to do that. She's making him complete the exercise. And if you play your video through twice on your computer and you work along with it, you're going to notice that you slowly start to change the dynamic of your relationship with Diesel. Brandy calls him in again. She doesn't allow him to drop his head. If he goes to drop his head, she tells him head up. Now, the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are your series of down commands. The first down command is your down from a heel position, so with the dog seated first. Always have your dog seated before you attempt to put him into a down. You're going to take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. This command is best practiced right indoors. Your down stay is an indoor command. You're going to slowly work up to a 5-minute long down stay. When Brandy returns back to him, she dropped the leash. She's walking all the way back around to their shoulders like she did before. She stops at his shoulders and she tells him to heel. She's praising him. She's talking to him during the course of his walking and healing and giving the commands, but one thing she never does is let him be in charge. And he loves to sniff. He is a sniffer, so when he's not completely flat, he's sniffing the ground. Got right up, came in. If he doesn't sit, she tells him no sit. No, it was a stick. He's very easily spooked. So there is a side of him that is very soft, and I think that's where some of your aggression comes from, is that it's fear motivated and it's misguided. So you taking the leadership role is going to make all the difference. And the last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is his down from a distance. So with him seated, you leave him in a stay. You turn to face him. Now he's not looking at Brandy. She uses her right hand that time to give the command, the only time that you use your right hand to give the command. So we have demonstrated for you the new improved Diesel. Brandy has worked very, very hard with him. They love one another, and he has come a very long way, and I think they've both done a stellar job. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you very soon.